3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Puff and Steph Podcast back for another week of so much fun. Oh, look, Sammy's back.
Again.
One more day. This is it for you. And then never again. So good.
Never?
Nice. No, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll have you back.
Okay, good.
I'm sure we will. But it's kind of fun because, you know, we started Misconnection Monday back when we had the radio show together. Mm-hmm. So a great day to end is on a Misconnection Monday where you get to relive the fun of Craigslist.
Oh, so many memories.
So yes. So I think it's very apropos that we're ending on a Monday, if you will.
Okay.
So our new week begins, but our visit with Sami ends.
Oh.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings, and
I'm picturing Justin Timberlake sing that, and not you.
Nailed it. That's Semisonic.
Yeah, but he sings it in Just Friends or Friends with Benefits.
Oh, you're the one that watched that movie.
I
Okay.
love that movie.
So I'm old, and I didn't realize it till like a couple of days ago. I mowed the lawn.
Finally.
And the next day, my hip hurt. Like, my hip. I'm 37 years old. I've never had a hip injury or a hip problem in my life. And the only physical activity I did that particular day was mowing the lawn. Now, it was a hot day. I did work up a sweat. You know, I don't have a riding mower. I have a push mower, but I also don't have a big lawn. And I've mowed the lawn a bunch of times since we moved in 4 years ago. Not a big deal. Never had a problem. But for some reason on this particular day, I tweaked something in my hip. And now my hip hurts to the point where I'll be walking along and everything's fine. And then like my whole left side will give out. And I'll be like, ugh. Like if you ever have a leg day at the gym, you baby deer it. Like that.
Aw, poor Puff.
Whatever, poor Puff or not. Pain or not, we've all been in pain in our lives. Like, I'm more like, hip problems are old people problems, aren't they?
I think so. Do you need a hip replacement?
Oh, God, I hope. You know what, if I'm ever going to get one, now's the time because I'm on my wife's health insurance.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Check this out. As someone who has had several children, have you ever gotten into a fight over names?
Yes.
Like did the father ever want to name one of your kids a really weird name?
Yes.
Like, was it a name that was actually a name, though?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good. And I want to hear a couple of your stories, but an expecting parent from Reddit wrote, "My husband and his parents are all math geniuses and wanted our son's name to include some math reference. She said that he wants to name the baby Cube. C-U-B-E, like Rubik's Cube, like Ice Cube. She said I thought he was joking, but he was actually serious. Despite most of the posters agreeing with what she put on Reddit, that it's a stupid name, she writes, he still wants Cube.
How about you get a dog and name him Cube?
That's probably the better...
But not a child.
QB! QB! All right, weird names that
I'm trying to think of what it was in particular. It had day in it. Like
Sunday?
But he was like, and then we can call him Day Day. Well, I can't remember what but it was...
I had no rebuttal other than just a sigh.
Yeah. And you could probably figure out which baby dad that was.
I really can't.
No.
I really can't.
We've also, went back and forth. Oh, it was a football player's name. Donovan or something like that, which wasn't terrible.
That's not terrible. It's much better than Cube.
Yeah. No, that
Donovan's
wasn't
not bad.
But it was that or this Day Day. And I was like,
Those are my only choices, Donovan or Day Day?
Mm-hmm. It was Cameron is what we settled with.
Cameron's a great name.
Yeah, so way better than Day Day.
Cameron's closer to Donovan and nowhere near Day Day, which is good. Recent heavy rains in Florida have created ideal conditions for bumper crop of poisonous cane toads. Florida is what I call America's Australia. There are tons of things in Florida that can kill you. Just like there are a ton of things. Now, Australia, they can't compete, but if we had to pick one state, I would pick Florida. Because they have the poisonous snakes, they have alligators, they have apparently poisonous toads. They say they're not harmful to humans, but, I mean, come on.
Oh, I did see this, and they ooze out of their skin, and it can kill dogs, right?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're very poisonous to dogs. They cause a lot of environmental damage. They're native to South and Central America. The toad was introduced in the 1930s by farmers as a way to control pests. So farmers brought them in to eat the pests that were on their crops.
Gotcha.
Little did they know they were poisonous to dogs. Instead of the pests, they ate pretty much everything else, including bird eggs, small mammals, smaller native frogs. They're also poisonous. So if you're walking your dog and this toad is out somewhere on the street and your dog licks it, your dog could die.
Or it
So you have to be
oozes
careful.
on your dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, it
Gross.
oozes and the dog goes and, like, you know, kind of inspects it like dogs do.
Yeah.
And then your dog dies. So, yep, Florida is America's Australia.
Watch out for oozing toads.
I actually was just talking to the wife the other day about moving to Florida. I was like, what do we got to lose? Right? I don't have a job. You're super smart. Probably anybody would want to hire you. I'm like, what do you think? And, she likes it here, so that's cool. We'll stay here.
Here in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, but after reading this, I don't want to go to Florida anymore. I don't want to live there.
Because you're afraid of toads?
Yes! I'm afraid of toads and maybe
Sharks and all
there
that.
are sharks in Florida too. Absolutely.
You're one of those people. That's afraid of everything.
That can kill me, yes.
Well, the toad can't kill you.
Says the woman who freaks out if a spider less than the size of a dime is.
That is different.
Oh, elaborate.
They're gross.
Oh yes, and
They got all little legs.
and the oozing pus toads are not gross.
All right, you got me there, but still.
Telling me I'm afraid of everything. Meanwhile, you're calling someone to come over to your house and kill a daddy long legs,
That was one time.
or putting it on Facebook. Help! I need help.
I've done that.
Yeah, getting Cameron, who's how old?
Now?
Yeah,
He's 12 now.
getting your 12-year-old to kill a spider. Does he do
That's
it?
their job.
Does he do it?
Yeah.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah, it's his job.
Way to step
I will
up.
take away his PlayStation if he doesn't kill his spider.
Probably won't listen to this, Cameron, but way to step up and be a man. I'm proud of you. All right, got to be there for your mom. You're the man of the house. That means
Great.
you got to kill spiders. It's a real thing. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. Have you been following this Lori Loughlin thing at all?
I heard bits and pieces of it.
Well, now she wants to tell her side of the story. It's coming up.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempishealth.com. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
We do it every single Monday. It is Misconnection Monday. We scour the pages of Craigslist, helping Central Pennsylvania find love. And Sammy, you are finding out that it's actually really hard. It's a lot harder than what it used to be. Remember when we would do the misconnections and there would just be pages and pages and pages? Well, now because people aren't leaving their house, it's almost all like, who wants to come over and get this? Like, it's just very forward people.
I wasn't ready for that.
Looking for other very forward people.
Because I haven't looked in so long, and now I'm reading through and going, what is wrong with people?
Do you remember when the misconnections used to have pictures, too?
Oh, yeah. So did the guy behind me.
All right, so you're going to go first. Another Misconnection Monday begins right now. Remember, got to read it sexy.
Okay. This is at the Giants, which, by the way, I hate when people say Giants.
Giants. Remember the bar downtown that was called Quarter?
Yeah.
And people used to be like, Quarters.
Yes.
I'm like, it's not called Quarters.
Drives me nuts. So anyway, so I saw this guy in the Giants around 11:30 or 12 today. So I would never say anything to him, but damn if he didn't tease the entire store. I saw women and men looking at him. Emoji face, cry face, laughy emoji. 6'2", black guy, maybe 23, 27. Lighter to brown skin football player body with the shortest damn shorts on. Everything was showing. And he owned it. Incredibly confident. I couldn't believe that I was seeing. If I didn't have my mask on, he would have saw my mouth hanging open. I've even seen women that looked amazing in little shorts, but never a guy. The way this guy owned those shorts was amazing. Cheers to you, friend. You may never see this, so here's to the guys that are confident enough to rock those shorts in public. If you got it, flaunt it. Was behind him in self-checkout, wanted to make small talk. Everything happened so fast, he was gone, and no sight of him in the parking lot. I wish you could compliment straight guys without it getting weird.
How do you know he's straight?
That is also true.
I mean, was this a gay dude posting this? I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. I like how he says, you're definitely 6'2", but I'm not sure about your age. Maybe 23, 27.
But I'm confident. I used to work at a carnival. I know exactly how tall you are. Yeah, I was hoping he was going to say, I'm straight. And I'm even like... looking out, I've been like, no, you're not. the way you wrote that, it's all good, man. Is it weird? To me personally, like, let's say a gay dude came up to me and said, hey, my gaydar's not going off. I think you're straight, but I want to let you know you look amazing. I'd be like, for a man, like a gay dude to compliment me, be like, thank you.
That means more than a woman,
I
wouldn't
think
it?
so too.
Yeah. I get mad if lesbians don't like me like that.
You get mad?
Yeah, kind of.
Why don't you like me?
Am I not good enough for you?
This one really isn't a misconnection as much as it just seems like complaining. I'm a woman. I sold my house in Delaware, moved to PA. Working here is better than Delaware, but no one wants to do activities here. I like to play billiards, bowling, hiking. I'm looking for activities in the area. Just going for a walk in the park, maybe reading books, mostly informative books, movies, or going to dance or music events. Like what? Like this was written recently, 18 days ago. Like nobody's doing this stuff right now.
You can hike and read books. That's about it.
You're complaining that no one is going to movies? No, right. Anyway, I joined a meetup.com group for activities, but not much is going on. Trivia games and card games. Meetup.com has bicycle trips for some dancing at music sites. Some of the stuff I don't understand. Delaware had more groups, hiking, kayaking, bicycling groups. Activity sites are few in this area. Dating sites not doing anything, just texting someone you don't know. I'm getting more conversation on LinkedIn. Why is this such a dull area? No FWB. COVID-19 has made this place stressful. Do you think it would be any better in Delaware? Do you think it'd be any better in
Things are
California?
more open.
But
Maybe you could play billiards. I don't know.
yeah, 6 months ago, complain about that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't complain about that stuff right now. It's just something I had to get off my
I
chest.
think she just needs a pet.
I think she needs she needs friends. She needs attention
Yeah.
of some kind, which are honestly a lot of misconnections. They need attention of some kind.
Right. Well, here's a pretty good one. Attractive gal. Hey, but don't say gal. Nobody says
I'm gonna guess
gal.
the age of this. Is this a guy writing it?
It's hard for me to tell.
Let's assume it's a guy. He's 79 years old.
Attractive gal driving a platinum edition. I don't even know what that is. But I'm assuming it's a car if you're driving it. But,
Sure.
Okay, whatever. You like your sandwich saucy with extra mayo.
What?
You were getting a sandwich. So you would think that are you at a Sheetz? I don't know. There's
Right.
no specifics. He doesn't say, or she doesn't say. I could not take my eyes off you. We talked for a second or two and both drove off smiling. I should have asked for your card. In case you find this, I hope to hear from you. Tell me what we talked about outside so I know it is you. What do you mean I should have asked for your card?
Again, this guy's 79 years old.
I'm so confused by this, but I like how he's like, you like your sandwich saucy.
You're right about asking or wondering about the vehicle. For real, Platinum Edition what?
Yeah.
This guy does a better job. Domino's driver driving white Mazda. Okay.
Narrows it down
All
a little
right.
bit.
Probably won't see this, but damn, love to meet up with you late after you're off work. Okay, don't know if this is a dude looking for another dude. Don't know if this is a girl. Don't know what Domino's because it doesn't say. So if you're a Domino's driver and you drive a white Mazda, there might be someone looking for you.
And you should probably bring pizza.
That would mean everything. So you know about Lori Loughlin and what's going on with her.
Aunt Becky.
Aunt Becky, yeah, we'll just call her Aunt Becky in the story.
Sounds way better.
She did plead guilty. She is going to go to jail. It's probably going to be...
The nicest jail ever.
And she's going to be there for 3 weeks. I mean, let's be honest. This is what she was fighting. She was fighting going to jail for a minimum security jail for who knows how long. And this is rich or celebrity privilege, if I've ever heard it. Mm-hmm. Aunt Becky reportedly still hopes she can return to acting in the future. Us Weekly said that the 55-year-old actress would love to return to TV after pleading guilty to charges related to nationwide college admission scandal. Prior to the scandal, she was a staple on the Hallmark Channel, starred in several made-for-TV movies, as well as the series When Calls the Heart, which I've never heard.
Clearly it was an award-winning show.
And, of course, she had a recurring role on Fuller House. Mm-hmm. Well, Fuller House dropped her really quick. She's not going to be on the final season of that. She wasn't asked back by Netflix, which is just a shame.
No.
Our heart goes out to her. The other one, who is it? Felicity Huffman, right? She was the other one stuck in this.
Okay, yeah.
And she pretty much right away was like, yeah, I did it. Okay. And Aunt Becky, from the start, was like, no, I'm not a criminal. But like, yes, you are. You literally, like, broke the law paying for your child to get into this school. Like, you broke the law.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. I'm Aunt Becky. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm Aunt Becky. But the thing that I think gets lost in this story, whether it's Aunt Becky or Felicity Huffman, are the kids. Like, how do you feel if you realize that your parents think you're so dumb that you can't get into a state school?
I didn't think of it this way.
Like, and I'm not saying that state schools are bad schools.
Right.
But they do have a higher acceptance rate than a lot of private schools.
Right.
So, I know Felicity Huffman was USC, I think. I forget which one she was. Anyway, but USC was one of these schools. That's a California state school. A big one, which means they accept a good amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
How bad do you feel when you think your parents have to buy your way into a state school?
Or not only that, but my mom's in jail because she tried to help me. And now I'm motherless.
For 3 weeks.
Yeah, whatever it is.
That's like you bribing an admissions person at Hack to get like Marky in. That's what it's like.
See, I didn't understand why like you don't let them try on their own, and then when that doesn't work, or
That's a good
if
point.
that doesn't work, then you do the other things.
That's a good point. They should. But no, my kid's so dumb he can't even get into Hack. So, and I'm not calling Hack a bad school. I'm just saying it's not as stringent with its acceptance
Right.
that some other places are. Like, yeah, let them try, and then
Maybe let them take a semester off.
yeah, or
And then
yeah,
and then you pull
something.
your
I
shenanigans
mean,
later.
I know that Aunt Becky's daughter is like some YouTube star.
Yeah.
Like she makes good money off YouTube. Like maybe you shouldn't have to go to college. I don't know.
Can we make free Aunt Becky shirts?
You're the one that works for a printing company. I think we can do whatever we want.
Should we make free Aunt Becky shirts?
Oh, I think so. I think that, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to California.
Right. But I'll wear it here.
Stand outside the minimum security prison that she could probably walk up to me and talk to me.
We'll send it to the YouTube star daughter, and she could wear it in her videos.
We're outside her prison with free Aunt Becky shirts. Aunt Becky comes up and says, "Hey guys, I appreciate the support." And you're like, "Shouldn't you be in jail?" Like, we're on the honor system here.
That's probably how it is.
We're good. We're fine. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is really funny and speaks to what people are dealing with right now in terms of like meetings for work and how some people aren't quite up to date on the technology.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempashealth.com. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A lot of people are doing Zoom meetings right now. A lot of companies are saying that it's pretty efficient. I'm sure a handful are never going to go back to work. So I could do my job here, and they don't have to. The overhead is less. They can pay for smaller office spaces. They could. I don't know what's going to happen with businesses and offices after the pandemic. Everything's changed.
Yeah.
My wife can do her job from home, and she probably would want to.
Yeah, because then you don't have to wear pants.
Right. And I can tell you this right now. As far as I'm aware, every day she's worked, she's worn pants.
Oh, okay.
She's pretty pro pants.
But she doesn't have to.
But she doesn't have to. Right. She has to when she goes into the office.
Right.
unless she's trying to shoot some viral video. But as far as I'm aware, at home, she's not walking around pantsless. But sometimes the technology is lost on some people who maybe, and I don't want to pick on old people. I'm just saying people who aren't really up to date on what's going on. Maybe people who've never used this type of technology before.
Me.
Okay, perfect example. A group of Mexican lawmakers were having a government Zoom meeting about the economy when suddenly Senator Martha Lucia Micher, I have so many names.
Just call her Martha.
Yeah, when Martha, she's a senator, she's 66 years old from the state of Guanajuato. Guanajuato? Sure. Ripped off her shirt and bra to change clothes.
She didn't realize it was a video?
I think so. She later said she had no idea she was still on camera, only realizing it when colleagues alerted her. The senator refused to be ashamed of having been so openly exposed, saying on Twitter, "I am a woman of 66 years old who has breastfed 4 children, 3 of whom are today professional and responsible men." What's the 4th one doing? And I feel proud of my body for having nourished them. I'm a woman who is not ashamed of her body, which I love and care for. All right, fantastic attitude to have.
Yeah.
I still am wondering what happened to the 4th son. I mean, a lot could happen.
It could be a daughter. We don't know.
No, she said 4 sons. She had a woman who has breastfed 4 children. There you go. 3 of whom are professionally responsible men. Yeah, what happened to the daughter?
Or other son, or... Yeah.
No, so if she said 4 kids and 3 she said are responsible men, that leaves 1 daughter. Or yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm hung up on this part. I really want to know what happened. Bad things could have happened, or maybe she's just ashamed of him.
Or that one just, is down here, and the other ones are up here.
Maybe. But yeah, that's what we're running into right now. People who don't quite understand if most webcams have a little red light when it's working, whether it's on your computer or if you have like a separate webcam. Most of them have little red lights.
Right.
I don't think people realize that.
Or if you're on your computer, you see yourself.
Maybe she thought she could see herself, but no one else could see her.
Or she minimized herself and didn't see herself. And
It's possible.
Oh, boy.
It's all possible. One more real quick story. A nude sunbather was mistaken for a dead body in London. Apparently, he was sunbathing right by this railway station, and he wasn't moving. So people spotted him, and he just wasn't moving. So they assumed he was dead. He's in his late 30s, enjoying some nude sunbathing. A spokesperson for the rail network reminded the public that the railway is not a place to sunbathe.
no?
Or sunbathe nude. Officials reported that there have been similar episodes of nude sunbathers in the past, saying, quote, "This is not as uncommon as you may think." I have a feeling this is somebody you probably don't want to see naked. A lot of times nudists and people who like to sunbathe nude in public are not...
They have no business doing it.
Right.
I'm just wondering, was he face down or face up?
They didn't say. Good question. Quality questions. All right, time to stump Sami. I'm looking at these. These are both going to be tough. You're going to have to pay attention to the hints and ask questions.
Gotcha.
60% of people don't know how to properly do this. What is this? 60% of people. I'm going to take a guess, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't think you know how to do this.
Properly. Does it have to do with a vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, because then I don't. Change a tire?
No, but that's probably close. It's probably close to 60% of people.
Change oil?
No. I bet that's higher. I bet 70% of people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do either.
But you're you're on the right track.
Change wiper blades?
No.
I suck at that too.
Nope.
60%.
You're totally on the right track. Don't leave cars.
I'm trying to think, what don't I know in my own car?
What problems have you had in the past that you need?
All of them.
That is true. You have
When
not
it
had
has
the
to
most
do with a
reliable
car,
cars, yes.
I have all the problems. Change a headlight?
No.
Change a fuse?
Nope. You're not changing anything.
Not changing anything.
I tell you that late after you said change everything in the car. Change the engine. Think of minor car problems that you could run into Everyone goes through this at least once, I think, in their life with their car.
I said all those.
No, you didn't. There's one huge one you're missing that people are yelling at you through their phone right now. Come on, Sammy, it's obviously...
I don't know.
Someone that you might have to call a friend to help. That should give it away right there.
Call a friend to help you?
I'm like staring at you, trying to psychically give you the answer, because you're gonna kick yourself if I have to tell you what it is.
And you have to call a friend to help you do this.
You can't do this alone. Nobody can. That's a perfect hint. Nobody can do this alone.
I don't know.
Sammy, it's jumpstart a car.
Oh, yes, you can do it by yourself. They have those packs that you can do that.
I guess so.
And you could easily Google that one. I think I've actually done that.
So it doesn't mean you know how to properly do it.
You could do it by yourself.
So you're blaming the hints?
Yes,
Okay.
your hints were terrible.
All right, let's see if you do better on this one.
Okay.
And I actually have a story about this. I've never told anybody this. The average person swallows 2.5 gallons of this over their lifetime. What is it? 2.5 gallons of this over the lifetime.
Person, not man or woman, so it could be any.
Average person.
Gallons. That's a lot.
It is.
Snot.
No, it's not a bodily fluid.
Okay.
So throw that one out the window.
Are you sleeping when you swallow it?
No.
Toothpaste.
No.
Mouthwash.
No. This is a little bit... I guess this could be grosser than that. You'll know why I'm kind of fluttering on it when you find out the answer, but... It's a fluid.
Okay.
But it's not a bodily fluid. And you around here, it's only probable only certain times of the month or certain times of the year.
Sunscreen.
No, but you're getting closer.
Bug spray.
No, you're a little further. Closer with sunscreen. When do you put on sunscreen?
In the summer?
Right. And sometimes you do it around the thing in people's backyards.
What thing?
My wife is over there like trying to spell it out to you. Don't cheat, Laura.
I put it on wherever. I don't
Okay.
have to be next to something to put on sunscreen.
No, you don't, but a lot of people do. I'm not saying one is always with another, but one is many times with another.
Next to the pool?
Okay.
Okay.
And what's in the pool?
Chlorine. Pool water.
You
See, I was
swallowed
thinking
2.5
too
gallons.
hard.
Yeah, you were. It's okay. You overthink it. That's fine. So no lie. I don't think I've ever told anyone this story. It's not really embarrassing. I was just a dumb kid. I literally thought maybe I just watched a movie or something. I thought when I found out that that water contained oxygen,
Okay.
I thought that I could breathe water. And I was like, why has nobody ever thought of this?
I'm a genius.
When I mean kid, I mean 7 or 8. So I would go into pool water, and go underwater and try to breathe. How I didn't drown, I'll never know.
Thankfully, you didn't.
My body was probably like making up for my stupidity.
Or maybe you're part merman and didn't know it.
It's possible. Maybe I can breathe underwater. But no lie, I thought, well, if we breathe oxygen, I think it's right after you learn about molecules and oxygen. We breathe oxygen. H2O, the O is oxygen, meaning I can breathe the water. I swear to God, there's no way I have not already hit my 2.5 gallon mark. Probably by the time I was 10. I got smarter. I've not tried that.
Did you?
I have not tried that in 5 or 6 years. All right, guys, that's your Monday. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Steph is back. It is a podcast. Once again, Sam, thank you so much for coming, visiting.
Thanks for having me.
I know you're here for the dogs, but
Mostly him.
thanks for doing the show, too.
You're welcome.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.